Live from your weather authority, this is WKRG News 5 at 10 p.m.
21 hours to go until Auburn and Alabama face off in the 2003 Iron Bowl. A live report straight ahead. Hello, everyone. I'm Mel Showers.
And I'm Roseanne Haven. First on 5. By this time tomorrow night, football fans will be going wild across Alabama. Question is, will they be Tide fans or Auburn?
News 5's Kimberly Kurth joins us now live from Auburn University, where the tailgaters are gearing up for the game.
Tell you the party has already started. All right, are you guys excited?
Yeah! Woo! We're having a good time out here in Auburn, Alabama.
You're a big Alabama fan.
Yes, I'm an Alabama fan. Roll Tide!
Now, we've got some Auburn fans in the house, too. Let me ask you, what's your favorite part about Iron Bowl 2003?
Oh, the tailgating, the football, everything. I love it all. Yeah, War Eagle, we're number one.
Now, let me ask you this. What makes a good tailgate?
I got that on my car. Alcohol, fine women, and football. Woo!
Now, you're an Alabama fan. I know you're a diehard Alabama fan.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm from Monroe, the small town. And I mean, all I know is it's going to be taken care of over there tomorrow. War Eagle! War Eagle!
Well, as you can see, the party is alive and well in Auburn. For now, reporting live from Auburn University, Kimberly Kurth, News 5.
Thank you, Kimberly. Now, which team will win tomorrow night's Iron Bowl showdown? Alabama is the favorite, according to our unscientific News 5 well poll. 57% of voters think Alabama will win, 36% believe Auburn will win, and 8% of voters had no opinion.
A fifth-grade Baldwin County girl escapes from a would-be kidnapper. Tonight, police are still looking for the man. It happened yesterday at the battleship USS Alabama. The girl was on a field trip from Silver Hill Elementary School when a man grabbed her and tried to carry her off. Police say the girl fought the man until he released her, but he did get away. Now, we caught up with 2 classes taking field trips to the park today. One parent chaperoning his daughter's class says now he's going to be even more cautious.
One of the least places I would expect something like that to happen, and it did. So as a parent, it's scary. It makes you want to bring your children in closer and invest in them again. Just simple tactics they can use to protect themselves.
Parents and teachers who saw the man yesterday gave police a description. They say he was between 45 and 50 years old. He had a medium build, long sideburns, and a tattoo of a horse on the outside of his left forearm and a dog on the inside. They also say he drove a 90s model pickup truck. Now, they got part of the license number. It's 63H9. If you have any information about this case, call Crime Stoppers, 208-7000.
Investigators are looking closely at one of the tires on the van that overturned yesterday on I-10 at Tillman's Corner. 2 people died and 10 were injured in the wreck. A Highway Patrol investigator inspected the van and removed the tire this morning. Investigators will try to determine if the tire blew or if the tread separated and caused the accident. The van belonged to the Mobile Mental Health Facility. Officials with the facility say the vans are routinely checked for problems.
An emotional homecoming tonight for a man who ministers to the lost. One of those lost sheep made the celebration possible. News 5's Andrew Finley explains.
These men are lined up to welcome home a man who's been an important part of their lives at the Mission of Hope.
Hey, Brother Miller, I missed you. Hi, Brother Miller. Glad you're back, man. Glad you're back, brother. You feeling okay? You well enough to drive?
I'm a new man.
I love you. Welcome home.
The executive director of the Mission of Hope, Brother Lonnie Miller, is home nearly 4 weeks after a kidney transplant at UAB Hospital.
I feel excellent. Been having 7 years, that's honest.
Brother Miller didn't always feel this well.
I've been sickly and my kidneys were steadily deteriorating, getting worse, and I got into 3% of my use of my kidneys, and every day I had to trudge and force myself to do anything.
Of all the hugs, pats on the back, and tears of joy, none is more meaningful than this reunion. Danny Budd gave up drugs and alcohol thanks to Brother Miller, and to show his thanks, Danny gave Brother Miller one of his kidneys.
It was just something that God asked me to do, and it was just that easy.
Danny downplays the transplant procedure.
They took it out of me and went right next door to another room and transplanted it. The only way I know is that I got a scar on my stomach, and that's about it.
Brother Miller says he feels great, and he's grateful after the operation, and he says he's ready to get back to work.
I am anxious. Yes, I'll be at my desk tomorrow.
He's grateful to God and to the man who helped make this moment possible.
Yes, I certainly am. The rest of my life I will be. He'll be receiving a lot of my prayers.
Brother Miller has nothing but compliments for the doctors at UAB who performed the transplant, and he urges everyone watching to become an organ donor. He reminds us that more people die waiting for a transplanted organ than receive one. Reporting live in the newsroom, Andrew Findlay, News 5.
We had plenty of bright skies today and a very gentle wind. Tomorrow looks great. The forecast is minutes away.
And 9 Southwest Alabama teams battle it out on the high school football playoffs. Randy Patrick will have highlights on Sideline 2003. Coming up in about 10 minutes on News 5, your weather authority.
This is News 5, your weather authority at 10 p.m. with Mel Showers, Roseanne Haven, Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals, and Randy Patrick. This is WKRG News 5, your weather authority. News 5 is brought to you in part by your local Lincoln Mercury dealers.
Hi, folks. Hope you have a great night. Dan Walters here at the all-new Mark Dodge and Mobile. Where, how about this? We've taken all of our most popular new Dodges, including Dodge Ram Quad Cab, marked them all the same, $6,000 off. We're the new Mark Dodge. Hey, we rock.
When news happens, Chopper 5 is there. News 5, on duty 24 hours a day, anytime, anywhere. News 5, your weather authority.
Try as they might, they still can't catch us. The GMC Sierra. Get a Sierra Florida edition available with a pro-grade power pack, including 5.3-liter V8, XM radio, and more, and a $3,000 discount. Add the discount to cash back for a total value of $5,500. See your local Gulf Coast GMC dealers.
How low can you go for the price of your Thanksgiving turkey? How about free? Double, I'm free! At Winn-Dixie between now and November 27th, use your customer reward card. Minimum purchase of $75 and you'll get one WD frozen turkey free! Yes, I'm free! Or with a minimum purchase of $35 in your customer reward card, get the same turkey for 47 cents a pound. Hurry down to your neighborhood Winn-Dixie and bring home the big star of your Thanksgiving dinner for free! Yes, I'm free! Now that's not just talking turkey. Real good food from real good people at a real good price. Winn-Dixie, the real deal.
Chevy Tahoe and Suburban, a matter of fact. Fact, Suburban is J.D. Power and Associates' highest-ranked full-size SUV in initial quality. Fact, Tahoe is the best-selling large SUV 2 years running. Now get $2,500 cash back or 0% APR on every 2004 Chevy Tahoe or Suburban, and $3,500 total cash back on 2004 Chevy Trailblazer. See your Gulf Coast Chevy dealer today.
Hey, look, Ford and Chevy make good trucks, long as you got a second job. Not, you better shop with us. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Walters here at the new Mark Dodge and Mobile, where right now every new Dodge Ram truck in our giant inventory, $6,000 off. We're the new Mark Dodge. You come and see us.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals, only on News 5, your weather authority.
Our Friday weather was just about perfect in Pace, perfect in Pritchard, and great everywhere else. Sunny and dry. The sun's gone, but we're still dry. That's what First Alert Live Doppler radar shows. Don't look for any rainfall until maybe late on Sunday and going into Monday when a cold front comes through. For now, though, we're just cool and calm. 59 degrees here at News 5. In Fairhope, it is 61 degrees. The relative humidity is ranging between 71 and 80%. and we could be looking for a little patchy fog later tonight, so be on guard for that. So that means when you start your day tomorrow, temperatures will be in the middle 50s at 6 a.m. By 9 a.m. into the middle 60s, and then middle 70s by noon. It's going to be another nice day. We'll see some high, thin clouds moving through. In fact, if you were watching the sky looking to the north, the sky was blue. But if you look south and southwestward this afternoon, you saw some of the high clouds rolling in. And if you were watching the sunset, you saw some pretty colors as the sun slowly sank below the horizon. It's gone now. To the north, we've got a front, a stationary front. That means it's not coming this way. But we are going to watch this next low pressure system out in the central Rockies. To the north of it, it's snow, which of course tells you it's cold. Doesn't tell you how cold it really is. Look at these current temperatures. Great Falls, Montana, 0. Everywhere else, temperatures are cold there, but mild in the southeast, and relatively mild is what will be overnight tonight. Not much lower than the lower 50s along the coast, although away from the coastline, you'll dip into the upper 40s. Tomorrow, we recover very nicely. Middle 70s just about everywhere you go across the region, and you will continue to find more sunshine. So after we start in the morning, 6 a.m., we could see some patchy fog, some high clouds, but the day will be bright, even though we could see some high clouds passing through. Not a big deal. And neither is the weather if you're heading to Auburn Lake tomorrow. Middle 70s with the southeast wind and tons of sun. For us overnight tonight, look for mostly clear skies, a few clouds, 52 for your low, but upper 40s for those of you in Chatham and in Loosedale. Then tomorrow afternoon, 77 for a high with light southeast winds. Another nice day. Our next 5 days keep temperatures in the middle 70s until we end the weekend. Then the cold front comes through, and we are going to see a little wet weather Monday and a lot of cold air for Tuesday and Wednesday. But at least we'll be dry again.
And you know, the International Festival is tomorrow in Mobile. I'm sure they're giving you a thumbs up tonight. Very good. Well, Christmas has arrived in Mobile. Tonight, just after 6 o'clock, Mobile Mayor Mike Dow lit the city's Christmas tree in Bienville Square. Santa Claus was even there. Children lined up to tell him what was on their wish list for this year. Several choirs sang to get folks into the holiday spirit. There was even a holiday market set up to help you get a jump on your Christmas gift giving. If you missed tonight's ceremony, don't fret. The lights will stay on throughout the holiday season.
Beautiful.
I'm excited.
Yeah, beautiful.
Christmas just around the corner.
There you go. Well, stay tuned next for Sideline 2003 with Randy Patrick.
WKRG News 5 First Alert Live Doppler Radar is brought to you by these Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. While others were running from Hurricane Camille, he was flying straight into the eye of the storm. Tuesday at 10 p.m. on WKRG News 5.
We knew then that it was going to be a horrific storm.
1969, naval hurricane hunter Paul Siverly pilots his plane into one of the worst storms in history.
I didn't know what to expect.
Alan Seals takes a look at hurricane hunting 30 years ago. What was it like in the eye of the storm? Tuesday at 10 p.m. on WKRG News 5, your weather authority.
The greatest stars in golf are now at McConnell Automotive. More than 40 Mercedes-Benz, the official courtesy cars of the LPGA Tournament of Champions, are now on sale. And through manufacturer's assistance, these vehicles are deeply reduced in price. C230 sports sedans, E320s, ML350s, S430s, and S500s, all with very low mileage, all under factory warranty, and all marked at unprecedented pricing. Take advantage of this one-time opportunity today at McConnell Automotive, Dolphin and I-65 Mobile.
Oh, should have gotten fajitas.
Ooh, fajitas.
Taco Bell's Fajita Grilled Stuffed Burrito. It'll make you regret getting anything else.
Oh, you should have gotten fajitas.
Sizzling marinated carne asada steak and tasty fajita veggies, all wrapped in a flour tortilla and grilled to go.
I should have gotten fajitas.
Taco Bell's Fajita Grilled Stuffed Burrito. Nothing beats the sizzle when you think outside the bun.
$69. $69! That's what you'll pay a month for a 2003 Sedona minivan at Pensacola's Kia Autosport. We're overstocked, so we're forced to slash the price on Sedona minivans to $69 per month for a limited time. $69 a month is all you'll pay.
Only Pensacola's Kia Autosport offers tires for life.
$69. $69! That's what you'll pay a month for a Sedona minivan. Only at Pensacola's Kia Autosport.
Sideline 2003. It's the best in high school football coverage. With Randy Patrick, catch the action of Sideline 2003, only on News 5, your weather authority.
The high school football playoffs are down to serious business. It's round 3, and 3 straight victories gets a team a state championship. The Viger Wolves are still around, and they've got home field advantage. They'll need it as they host the state's top-ranked team, Prattville. Daphne's on a mission to win another state championship. They're also on the road at tough Opelika. Rain, Fairhope, and UMS Wright are also away from home. And state titles were won today in AISA play in Troy. We've got the scoop, and we're sharing it tonight on Sideline 2003.
Sideline 2003 with Randy Patrick. Catch the action of Sideline 2003 right here, only on News 5, your weather authority. Sideline 2003 is brought to you by Taco Bell, Bell South, the Real Yellow Pages, and Encore Sports Performance and Physical Rehabilitation.
And good evening and welcome to Auburn, Alabama. It's our 13th edition of Sideline 2003, and wow, tell you what, you're going to be surprised at a few of our results tonight from the third round of the Alabama State playoffs. And we've got some good news and some bad news to share concerning our local teams from Mobile. And let's start, well, just a few miles up the road here from Auburn as Opelika hosting the Daphne Trojans in a battle of 12-0 teams. The Trojans coming out ready. Opelika's first possession, the handoff fumbled. Justin Spencer recovers for the Trojans. And 2 plays later, Patrick White drops back, and a beauty to Devin Reese is good for a touchdown. The 47-yard strike makes it 7-0 Daphne. Next play, Opelika's Bulldogs. Jonathan Chandler throws high, and it's picked off by Micah Jones, and the Trojans back in business to Sean Green. Goes around the left side and will pick up 20 big yards, and that will set up this touchdown dive by Patrick White, who is in from 2 yards out. Daphne with a 14-0 lead. Then Daphne again would, in the second quarter, get another aerial, this one to Wendell May. A 53-yard strike from White to May makes it 21-0 Trojans. How do you like that for taking the home crowd out of the game? Daphne goes on to defeat Opelika by a final score of 38-14. So the Daphne Trojans have moved on to the semifinal rounds, and guess what? They're going to get home field advantage against the Viger Wolves in the semifinals. Let's go to Viger tonight, Pritchard Stadium. The Prattville football team has been mowing down opponents all year, but it wasn't to be tonight for Prattville as Viger came to play. Kenneth Walker to Thaddeus Knight, touchdown Wolves, 7-0. Prattville quarterback with the nail here by the defensive hit, and the fumble recovered by Viger. Viger's Darius Packer will take the pitch and go around left end for a 5-yard touchdown. 13-0 Wolfpack. Hey. Darius Packer's touchdown, and the point after attempt would make it 19-0 Wolves. And the Viger defense making a statement in the quarterfinals as they hand Prattville a shutout at Pritchard Stadium, 19-0. The Wolfpack, a Cinderella season still alive as they win it in impressive style and handing Prattville its first loss of the season. So next week in the 6A semifinals, it'll be the Viger Wolves traveling to Daphne to take on the undefeated Trojans. The winner of that game will advance to the Super 6A championship game in 2 weeks at Birmingham's Legion Field. So the Mobile area guaranteed at least one team into a state championship game in 2 weeks as Viger and Daphne play in the semifinals. We'll check the 5A action up in Birmingham when we return from Auburn on this edition of Sideline 2003. We'll tell you how Fairhope and BC Rain fared in the quarterfinals.
News 5 is brought to you in part by Cadillac.
Hey, say it with me. Simple is better. Right now at the new Mark Dodge Mobile, every Caravan, every Ram pickup, every Durango, priced the same. $6,000 off, folks. We are the all-new Mark Dodge, and we rock.
Walt Massey will save you thousands on all new Oldsmobiles. Get up to $7,000 discounts on new Oldsmobiles. A GM commitment. A 5-year, 60,000-mile GM protection plan. Or cash alternative and continued availability of service and parts.
Drive a little and save a lot at Walt Massey Automotive in Loosedale.
The new chocolate mint milkshake. The new eggnog milkshake. You must have been extraordinarily good this year.
Steak and Shake. We have 2 new holiday milkshakes.
powerful, aggressive 240 horsepower Accord EX V6 from Honda. Please, drive responsibly. Thank you.
Get special API financing as low as 1.9% for up to 36 months on the 2004 Accord.
Wow! Great news about Dish Network's satellite TV. Mobile and Pensacola, we've got your local channels, your weather, sports, and more. Now get your local channels and over 50 top digital channels for just $29.99 a month at the home of the lowest all-digital price in America every day. Just $29.99 a month. And ask about our free dish offer with free installation. Now that's entertainment. Call 1-800-WOW-DISH or visit Radio Shack, Sears, or a local participating retailer.
Hey, you know what? When mom's not happy, nobody's happy. That's why right now, brand new Dodge Caravans are $6,000 off. Hey, no wonder we're number one. We're the new Mark Dodge of Mobile. You come and see us.
Welcome back here to Sideline 2003 from the Auburn University campus. It's been a busy night as we get ready for the 68th Iron Bowl tomorrow, but plenty of state football action tonight in the playoffs here in the quarterfinals. And let's head up the Birmingham way and see what happened between the Fairhope Pirates tonight taking on a tough Homewood team. Homewood, the defending champions, and Dewitt Jones there showing his stuff for Homewood as he races to the end zone for the touchdown. And Homewood taking a 7-0 lead on Mark Lassiter's Fairhope Pirates. And then quarterback Michael Larman with a long pass to Eldrick Johnson. And he has got it. And, folks, this one goes for 70 yards. He's all alone as he runs to pay dirt. And that put Homewood up by a score of 14-0. Fairhope would get on the board and try to come back in this game, but it was not to be for the Pirates tonight as Homewood wins it by a final score of 21-9. Homewood trying to defend its 5A state championship, moving on to the semifinal round. Well, another team from the Mobile area also up in the Birmingham area tonight as the BC Rain Red Raiders take on Briarwood Christian, and this game went right down to the wire as the Red Raiders trying to get the road victory here tonight. And BC Rain can't stop the attack there for Briarwood Christian as they take it into the end zone. And here comes another score for Briarwood Christian. Briarwood Christian with a 10-2 record. BC Rain with only one loss on the season this year, and that was to the Fairhope Pirates earlier this year. Your final score, 1-point difference in this game as Briarwood Christian beats BC Rain by a final score of 13-12. So BC Rain and Fairhope season ends tonight in the Magic City. UMS Wright traveling to Demopolis this evening. This is a rematch of last year's semifinal game, and it's Demopolis coming to play here on the touchdown toss as Demopolis goes up early on UMS Wright. The Bulldogs seeking their third straight 4A state championship, but they had to get busy as they fell behind in this game. Taylor Atchison finds John Hayes, and Hayes will get it near the end zone and is finally tackled. And in the 7-0 score, UMS Wright moving it in, trying to follow that big offensive line. They score a touchdown, and it would be their only touchdown of the game as Demopolis upsets UMS Wright, ending the UMS Wright Bulldogs' chance at 3 straight 4A titles. Final score 19-7. Demopolis moving on to the semifinals. So unfortunately, bad news there to share as two teams from 5A bow out of the state playoffs. And of course, the defending champion UMS Wright Bulldogs out of the playoffs as well. Well, when we come back, we've got some good news for some of you fans in our viewing area concerning the AISA State Championship game that was played up in Troy State today. We'll have that for you when we come back.
News 5 Sports is brought to you in part by Mobile Greyhound Park.
To release, press the red button. Note the 2-power mid-cabin doors and aft hatch. For added safety, 2 supplemental side airbags. And enjoy the movie on the DVD screen.
Take off to the Dodge year-end sales drive. Grab Caravan with 0% financing or up to a $4,000 cash allowance. Plus Dodge's 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Bye-bye. See you. Thanks for choosing Dodge.
Hurry to your Dodge dealer and see how good the best values in America can be.
What is it really like inside Mobile's Metro Jail? Monday on News 5 at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'll take you inside Metro Jail to hear from inmates rarely heard from, the women.
See the conditions they live in.
It's nasty. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
And hear their stories.
I don't want to let my family down.
For the first time, TV cameras are allowed inside the women's lockup. News 5's Bill Riles gives you an exclusive look inside Mobile's Metro Jail. Monday only on News 5 at 6 and 10 p.m.
J&J Furniture is holiday headquarters for all your furniture and accessory needs.
Our 5 convenient showrooms are overflowing with the latest and brightest styles from not one, but all your favorite brand names at the Gulf Coast guaranteed lowest price.
Add to that a truckload sale of our famous Restonic bedding, our own financing, 14 months interest-free, and you've got one incredible holiday sale. Come see us, J&J Furniture, where our family has been serving yours for over 36 years.
This year, the whole shopping season comes with a twist. Holiday Flex Cash. In fact, during the holiday sales event, up to $4,000 in Flex Cash is yours to spend however you want. When you buy a new Mustang, Taurus, Crown Vic, or Focus, customize your ride with options like a 6-disc CD player, lower or even eliminate your down payment, or put Flex Cash in your pocket for what else? Holiday spending. It's up to you. Just hurry, because like Christmas, the end of the holiday sales event is closer than you think. See your local Southern Ford dealer today.
And welcome back to Sideline 2003, live from the Auburn University campus, where we'll be here throughout the weekend, bringing you Iron Bowl 2003 coverage. But right now we're talking high school football, and the Battle of Murder Creek 2 is on tonight in Bruton between W.S. Neal and T.R. Miller. Now, these two teams met in the early portion of the season, and W.S. Neal got out to a 14-0 lead in that game, and T.R. Miller came back to spoil the fun. And T.R. Miller in the rematch, well, they don't put themselves in jeopardy early in this one as they win it by a final score of 31-14. T.R. Miller advances now to the semifinals in 3A. They will play Pike County next week on the road. So T.R. Miller going on the road in the 3A semifinals next week. A victory there will get the team back to the state championship game for the second straight year at Legion Field in Birmingham. Well, today at Troy State University, the AISA state championship games were held, and a big game between the Faith Academy Rams taking on Morgan Academy. Of course, Morgan Academy was previously coached by Robbie James, the Faith coach, and Bryce Landwehr there with a run for Faith Academy. Then Morgan Academy going to do something here on offense as they get into the end zone. Nope, just short of the end zone, but the quarterback sneak here is going to do the job for Morgan Academy. Now, Robbie James for Faith coached Morgan Academy to 4 state championships before he moved on to the Mobile area and took over Faith. He's turned this program around. Faith entering the game undefeated, and a touchdown there for the Rams. Josh Donaldson with a great catch. But unfortunately, the final score tips Morgan Academy's way as they win it by a final score of 16-13. Morgan Academy capturing the AISA 3A state championship today at Movie Gallery Stadium on the Troy State University campus. Earlier today at Troy State, under the sun, it was Shelby Academy taking on Jackson Academy. And the Shelby Academy Raiders with one loss to Jackson Academy's no losses on the season. It was 15-0 early in favor of Jackson Academy, but Shelby comes back with that Ryan Elm touchdown run, but Jackson's offense gets back out on the field to work, and Josh Ryan Colvin with a great pitch to Lee Evans, and he knows what to do with it. He's taking it to the house. That's a 58-yard touchdown run, 22-8 in favor of Jackson Academy. Third quarter action on the attack again. It's David Castle following his blockers left, and he will get loose down the sideline for the touchdown. And it's another 6 on the board for Jackson Academy as they went after their second straight 1A state title, and they got it in impressive style today as Jackson Academy goes on to beat Shelby Academy by a final score of 42-8. So make it 2 straight now for Carl Madison's team as Jackson Academy gets the job done. A perfect season for Jackson Academy. Congratulations on that state championship. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more here from Auburn's Jordan-Hare Stadium. But first, it's time now for a tip of the week from our friends at Encore.
Hi, my name is Jason Poe for Encore Sports Performance Enhancement for your tip of the week. Today we're going to go over core stability training for the lower back and hamstrings. What we're doing right here is a lower back exercise called a back extension. This is going to train your lower back, glutes, and your hamstrings. Right here, very important exercise to add into your program, your strength program, every week, at least once a week. After the athlete can gain some strength in lower back here, we want to take that up a level And also add what we call a glute ham raise, which really activates the glutes and the hamstrings, which are extremely important in speed and overall development for the athlete. For Encore Sports Performance Enhancement, this is Jason Poth for your tip of the week.
News 5 closed captioning is brought to you by Spring Hill Medical Center, when it matters.
We're gonna give it to you straight. Fact, Impala has more room than Honda Accord or Toyota Camry. Fact, Impala sedan comes with a standard V6 and best-in-class highway fuel economy. And here's something else you'll get. $3,500 cash back or 0% APR for 60 months on a 2004 Chevy Impala sedan. See your Gulf Coast Chevy dealer today.
What is Encore?
Encore is improved sports performance for speed, strength, and endurance.
What is Encore?
Encore is speech, occupational, and physical therapy. Encore is fully equipped fitness centers in Daphne, Mobile, and Biloxi.
What is Encore?
Encore is golf analysis and baseball clinics. Encore is athletic trainers in Gulf Coast schools. What is Encore? Encore is for you. Encore Sports Performance and Physical Rehabilitation.
The clock is ticking as we close out the year on the biggest sales event of the year here at Spring Hill Toyota.
Dan, this closeout is huge. Drive home a new Camry for just $169 a month, including automatic air, keyless entry, power package, power seat, CD player, and more. Or new Tacomas as low as $109 a month.
These are the lowest Toyota prices on the go.
New Corollas are just $129 a month, plus check out the 2004 Tundra Double Cab.
Don't miss our year-end closeout sale at Spring Hill Toyota. Remember, if this tag isn't on your car, you probably paid too much.
For years, AARP has worked with Congress
to add a prescription drug benefit to Medicare.
And finally, a bill is about to be voted on.
While it's not perfect, we know there are millions of Americans
who can't afford to wait for perfect.
They need action now.
This is a good opportunity that will be gone if not approved this year.
That's why AARP supports this bill as a good first step.
And we promise to keep fighting to make your prescription drugs more affordable.
Tell Congress to keep their promise.
And welcome back here to Auburn University, where we're getting you ready for Iron Bowl 2003 tomorrow night. And it's going to be a happy ride home for the Daphne Trojans tonight, who were victorious just up the road here at Opelika. A couple of other scores to pass along tonight, not involving high school football playoff action, but NCAA basketball. Alabama with their home opener tonight, a good win, 69-63 over Louisiana Tech. Auburn played over here at Beard East Coliseum tonight. They took on Sunbelt Conference champion Western Kentucky, and Auburn wins in impressive style, 86-62. And the Lady Jaguars play up at Vanderbilt tonight and lose in overtime to a Southeastern Conference opponent, 64-62 in women's action. And once again, we want to repeat the big news here from Opelika. The Daphne Trojans have won their 6A quarterfinal game, and they did it tonight blasting Opelika, and that is going to set up a great game next week in the Mobile area as Daphne will take on the Viger Wolves. And a huge crowd tonight at Opelika, a crowd over 7,000 packing the stadium to see Patrick White and company work their game. They won it by a final score of 38-14. And Daphne, still undefeated at 13-0, will be home next week and taking on the Viger Wolves. And let's go back to that Viger game tonight, a packed stadium at Pritchard tonight, as the Viger Wolves got it done against Prattville. Prattville was a team that was very stingy on defense, a team that was not allowing anyone to get into the end zone in the playoffs. That is until they met their match tonight, the Viger Wolves, who made a defensive statement of their own. And the Viger Wolves get the job done 19-0 tonight over Prattville, setting the stage next week for a super semifinal in 6A as Viger takes on Daphne. So it's Viger and Daphne, and T.R. Miller still alive as far as Southwest Alabama teams are concerned. So that sets the stage for next week. Now we'll talk again a little bit about tomorrow's big game, as the Auburn Tigers are 7-point favorites, hosting the Alabama Crimson Tide in the Iron Bowl. And the game scheduled to kick off at 6:45. ESPN has the telecast. Of course, we'll be here throughout the day Saturday, and we'll be live on News 5 at 6 tomorrow night. And, of course, at 10 tomorrow following the game, which should conclude just before news time. And we'll bring you all the post-game comments from the coaches and players and let you know who wins the 68th meeting between Alabama and Auburn. That'll do it for this edition of Sideline 2003. And good luck next week to our team still alive in the state playoffs. So long from Auburn University.
Sideline 2003. It's the best in high school football coverage. With Randy Patrick, catch the action of Sideline 2003, only on News 5, your weather authority. Sideline 2003 is brought to you by Taco Bell and Encore Sports Performance and Rehabilitation. And Bell Salt, the real Yellow Pages.
CBS Sunday.